Check one. Yep.
What's up, guys? Well, not testing the stream anymore. This is HorsePLAY's live.
Bonerific.
Will you let me go through my spiel, Jesus?
I'm sorry.
Man, this is HorsePLAY Live, episode 53. We're doing our Christmas episode today, just in case we will be here for Christmas, more than likely. But in case we're too inebriated to have a proper episode, or we cut it short, or whatever, I figured we'd do it now. Plus, the people on allgames.com will get the Christmas episode on time. This is a 1 week lag. Yeah, it's episode 53, titled "Christmas Gaming Memories" and Cold. And we're still continuing our 1 year anniversary hype train.
Party. Just say it.
The party.
The 1 year. The 1 year party that we're gonna have. Obi is keeping the party alive tonight. You'll find out why in a minute.
True.
Oh man, where do I want to cut this off at?
True.
Oh man, where do I want to cut this off at? We got a big ass title today.
Yeah, it is big.
That's what she said. Look at you.
Just couldn't help ourselves there.
And Cole's got to be cut off. Shit.
And cool. You could put Xmas memories. And some people might not like that, but you know, in this situation, we're trying to save space.
No.
It's all right.
No, we're good. I got it's fit in there. If you look at it, I know I see some couple of spots. I'll fix it when the show starts. Actually, I gotta.
Fifi's in the chat. Your wife's in the chat, dude.
Oh.
So yeah, guys, just a heads up. So this will be the Christmas episode, and then
We
more
gotta be
likely,
quiet.
so we have a lot of stuff here.
She's watching you.
Might have a part 2. BFT in the house. Oh yeah. You didn't start the stream there. People coming bright and early. BFT. I don't know. I was gonna come up with a song, but I lost it. I need a good key. BFT. He's our hero.
No, we're not live yet.
I'm
going
live
live
with
in a minute.
the pre-show.
Okay, he can see you in his chat.
Who can? Oh,
Yeah, Yogi. He just seen you. He said Pee-Pee's here. I said, uh-oh, we gotta be quiet.
I was actually reading the chat.
This is some of the pre-show banter that you guys get as a bonus.
Yep.
Huh?
So yeah, we're gonna be light on the news tonight, so not too much news. We don't have the eggnog. That's the only thing that's missing. I didn't get to make my homemade eggnog.
Hey, Yogi.
Yo.
Hey, tell me what this means, dude. This room requires a verified email address to chat. Please verify your email at the twitch.tv settings. What the hell is that? It's for her iPad.
Oh, I have that in there. It's to limit the amount of spammers on the channel. They have to use a verified email before they can use our chat. I set that up.
So she's just got to log in again?
No, she's gotta go into her Twitch account and in this under settings, verify her account. There's a place like security for accounts.
Go into your actual Twitch account, and then your actual Twitch account, like if you were like logging on your you can get on it from there, and you just have to verify the email inside your Twitch account is what it wants you to do.
Yeah, it's gonna send her.
It's just to prevent bots and spammers and.
I know what I've done over it. There was nothing to do with their logged in.
Let's see if I can figure out where exactly it's at.
Oh, you're fine.
It's in the little wrench area.
Well, she's on her iPad.
Yeah, she has to go into a web browser. She can't do it from the app.
Yeah, okay, just go on the well, you got to go on the web browser.
Yeah.
Usually
The app
You're fine.
is poopy.
The app is poopy. I'm just telling you everything he says. So he just said the app is poopy.
The app is poopy butt.
The app is poopy butt.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where it is in there, but if you go, I think it's under profile where her email address is at. There'll be like a link to verify the email. It's in one of those things, but she has to do it from the settings. So she goes into twitch.tv/ her Twitch name, and then she clicks on the little wrench, and then in there, one of those things. I think it's either under security and privacy or profile.
Okay, when she gets there, I'll look for it real quick.
Yeah.
a little password.
I was making a song about BFT. It's pretty pimp. It was a Captain Planet kind of remix. Sort of, kind of.
I don't remember.
I lost the song though. And I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, excuse me.
We gotta start.
Janelle's not here today.
I can help you figure it out
She's got a lot
tomorrow.
of stuff going on with the holidays, so you know it's understandable. We'll have
Sorry.
to for the first episode of the year. I think what we're gonna do is what we did last year, and do the best games of 2014 instead of 2013. Technically, you could say our shows when we go into New Year, we've been going for 3 years. Technically, but it's kind of cheating.
Yeah, but you're a cheater, so let's go for it.
Hey, I'm not a cheater. I beat every game legit. What,
Yeah, especially when you're against me. You're very legit.
What, Hearthstone? Some
I don't want to talk about it.
some feels coming out here.
Again, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I'm ready to start when you are. So give me the signal and I'll cue up the music.
I wanna get my wife's iPad working for her, but
Oh,
I'd have to like have it in here with me.
uh,
Honey, if you
you
are,
can help her with that real quick, so she doesn't feel left out.
well,
I
we're
wanna
already
see how it
5.
is.
Yeah, I know, I do too, but we're 5 minutes late already.
It'll take you like a couple of minutes. Up to you. I keep everybody insane. There you go. I'll put some music for you guys. So yeah, we'll do the best games of 2014 and all that stuff. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I guess for now I can put some music for you guys. This is a theme from Technoax. I'm in the wrong place. Gotta go to my music folder. Podcast music folder. That's a thing. Where is it? Oh, I have it. Here we go. This is called Anti-Corporation Christmas Music. It's from Technoax. Enjoy. And that was Anti-Corporation Christmas music from Throwbacks.
You are utter ridiculous. I don't know. I'm ready. I'm started. We're live.
You ready? All right.
Hi.
Here we go, guys. You have a very special introduction for you today. Here we go.
Oh, crap. All right. Here we go. You ripping?
Yep.
Why is so 10 boards? You know what I mean? We're not even, nobody can even see us yet, really. What's going on? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to Horse. That was awesome, dude. Oh, man. I was like, dude, that's me.
You could hear a distinct difference between the audio quality then and now.
Mm-hmm.
I went through those old episodes. I was gonna put together a little mashup of all the highlights and stuff, but that'll probably be for a future episode. But yeah,
Definitely.
man.
But welcome, geeks and gamers. This is HorsePLAY Live. Today is Thursday, December 18th, 2014, almost Christmas. And this is episode 53, but it's our Christmas 2014 special. That's it. There's no other title. We'll be creating one of our yearly anniversary and sharing our favorite Christmas memories because, it's obligatory. Dude. All right, guys, I got to confess something. I'm going to introduce one guy that's been here the whole time, every week, no rain or shine, sick, drunk, or, whatever. The man himself, Yogi Zilla. What's up, dude?
Yo, or should I say, ho, ho, ho. Or,
So-
ho, ho, ho.
So today, it's the Obi. That's,
The OB.
yeah,
The OB.
that's pretty well lit.
I have to.
So you're gonna
Yeah.
have to do everything.
I'm
on
glad
it.
we don't do the OB on the podium anymore. Good lord.
I'm glad we don't do that anymore. That was the dumbest shit.
I was like, I'll let you run with it, but like, all right, the OB moment. Like, no, it's OB on the podium.
Yeah, I was like trying to make it like all nice and shit, and you're like Obi on the podium, like I'm sitting. Hey guys, this is Obi from the shitter. Hey,
That'd be OB on the potty. OB on the podium, as in podium. It works.
yeah, it just sounds way too much like Obi on the shitter.
That'd be a good podcast. I'd listen to that. It'd be like, however long it takes you to finish a nice chill dump, 5-10 minutes. Instead of reading a book or a newspaper, you do a podcast.
Spathy, these are not Twix. These are peanut butter bars.
Oh, the kind you get from like those catalogs that wives tend to have.
No, they're Little Debbie.
Oh, okay. Those are good too.
But it's basically a chunk of peanut butter wrapped in chocolate. Kind of like a Twix almost, but it's
Yeah.
peanut butter on the inside.
It looked like a really diesel Twix really quickly. It had but it had a lot of cookie. Like the Twix doesn't have the cookie crust on all around. It's just in layers. But that has it all around, so that's cool. But it makes me think of when you have the wives that do the mail order stuff for the commission.
Mine don't.
Stay at home business, or when your kids come home with the Christmas catalog and you order. The only thing that you have to order is like the tin full of the three or four different kinds of popcorn,
Mm-hmm.
and then the peanut brittle.
Amen.
Everything else, sure, why not? Ooh, no, the peanut log is good too. Like the good peanut log, where it's like caramel and I forget what they call them, but those are good too. He said the stream is rebuffering for him. Oh, let me find out that Obi has the technical issues today. It's all right.
Good.
My stream is completely clean today. Clean setup. new computer, newish computer. Well, not really new. It's an old computer that's been repurposed, but it's a clean Windows install. So, it might just be because Andy's in the UK.
You're gonna like your Christmas. Wait, what?
Huh?
Yo, you're gonna like your Christmas present. It's gonna make it even faster.
Ooh. There, Fifi figured it out. Yay, Fifi! Fifi in the house. We got Andy. We got BFT. All our friends and family. Yay! So yeah, we get the Christmas memories.
We just need your wife to start watching.
Oh, she watches every now and then. Whenever she does, I get in trouble. Like that one time. I forgot what you said.
I'm not saying anything.
I got a nasty email, a nasty text message from her. She hates texting, so I should tell you something. But anyway, I was out of state because I was traveling on business, and I get the nasty text. I'm like, ah.
I didn't do it.
But
That's all I'm gonna say.
So Christmas memories, guys. There's gonna be action figures, video games, strange voicemail messages, cheesy movies, probably. Yeah, we should talk about our favorite Christmas movies too. I think that's a good thing to do. Not an official segment, but we should talk about it. And more of that stuff. But BFT wants us to know that Injustice is on sale on Steam for $5. $5.
Oh shit! So now when I Photoshop Obi, I yeah. No, actually, she'll laugh. She will sit there and look at it and laugh her ass off, and probably save it and use it against me later. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty much. I know how that is. So last week, episode 52, was more of a shitstorm than usual, but it was fun. It was a really good episode. Unfortunately, the technical gods were not on our side. It was all kinds of bad juju.
No, they fucking hated us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They fucking hated us, dude.
We must have upset the cosmos or fate or something. I don't know. Whatever you believe in. But so we're going to keep the hype going for the next few weeks, for our 1-year anniversary. And stay in the holiday spirit, too. Because, we said this last year. Last year, 2013. Last Christmas. We said, Christmas is not a day. It's a season. And I tend to enjoy it more after the pressure of buying everybody gifts and listening to and watching these stupid commercials. All that is gone. And you just get to listen, drink some eggnog, eat some good food. Maybe listen to some Christmas music. I actually like Christmas music. Just chill. Not have it forced down your throat. The commercialism, I can do without that. Well, yeah, Janelle's not with us right now. She's the holidays have her something of a mess, a little busy. It happens. It gets to all of us.
I want Spathy to behave today.
Oh.
I want him to use his powers of Photoshop for good.
Draw Obi with a lightsaber.
Yes.
Cutting a peanut bar in half.
I need something. All right, this is what I need. I want you to find a badass picture of a Star Wars scene, okay, with just one person in it. And then I want you to put my face on it and send it to me, because I'm going to put it on my stream every good day. Just for you. But use your powers for good, Spathy. And, yeah, again, I still need to talk to you.
Scotty's in the house. Scotty Daniels. The Scotty Daniels.
Scotty doesn't know. Scott. Oh,
who's part of Team Xbox. I appreciate you, brother. Keeping the force balanced, the dark side. And then the light side over here.
If you guys are new to the show, welcome to our awesome party.
Woo! You're supposed to say awesome party excited. I wrote it in all caps and bold letters.
I know.
Welcome to our awesome party. You're really it's a freaking elevated music snooze fest. Welcome to our awesome party. Adjust your seatbelt.
Awesome party.
No, you're the airplane announcement. Put your seat in the upright position. It's thanks.
All right. If you are new to the show, welcome to our awesome party.
It's too late.
Welcome to our awesome party.
It's like retelling a joke. The moment's lost.
Yeah, it's gone. And then Yogi, woo! No, anyway. HorsePLAY Live is where geeks come to play, and 9 times out of 10, get in trouble or get drunk or, whatever. Whatever works for them that night.
Whatever, yo.
But we are the We are the flagship show, flagship talk radio show for Geeky Antics Network in collaboration with allgames.com. Woo. Our show covers all the different aspects of geek culture, special focus on indie games, strategy games, technology, and love. 9 times out of 10, if we're not ranting on this show, something's wrong, and either one of us is really pissed or sick. So we rant like a some gitch. Social issues that geeks face every single day in a vlog with community events that we love to do with our community. But yes, we love to collaborate and shout out as many people as we possibly can, just because why not? It's a win-win situation. Other people find out about us, in return, other people find out about you. It's a win-win, both of us. So shout us out when you get a chance. If you guys do shout us out, make sure you guys mention us, and make sure we know, then we can give back, return the love. So HorsePLAY Live is every Thursday, of course, you guys know, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Pacific on Twitch channels Geeky Antics and YogiZilla. HorsePLAY Live replay, you guys can check that out at 5 p.m. on Thursday, Eastern Time. Excuse me, I got a burp. But then you guys go on there, go to All Games, it's allgames.com, about 5 p.m. every Thursday, and you guys can hear our show from the previous week. So this week, of course, is Christmas, so you guys will hear it next week. Yay! But yeah, Yogi, what you got, man?
So, all that is fine and dandy, but what is this show about really? What is it really about? And so I want to go up in my soapbox. And we're trying to find a way to weave this into the introduction, because we want to capture the essence of what horseplay is. We want to capture that magic and share it with you like a beautiful flower. But obviously not share it with you in a fist, closed fist, because the flower would be crushed. So that wouldn't be very good. So I'm going to open the hand and show you that beautiful flower, the essence of HorsePLAY Live, and share it with you. But, the first thing I will say is that if you are hypersensitive,
Endorsement deal.
this show is not for you. We try to accommodate everyone. We really do. We try to be, sensitive. Obi and I usually contradict each other. We usually are on opposite sides of our debate. But we try to have worthwhile debates about things. But we try to explore all sides of an argument, all sides of the issues. But first and foremost, we're trying to entertain. So we make jokes. So if you are the kind of person that takes things, you hang on to that one bad thing, that one morsel of so-called evil or offensive material, or you take things out of context, we might ruffle your feathers a smidge.
No, a lot. We're gonna piss you off.
What the fuck has Yogi been smoking today?
They are blowing me up in chat today, man.
Oh, and there's a debate about your beard. Andy insists that it's the source of all of your sexual powers, and your wife insists
that it's not. I know.
It's the source of other powers. They don't have to be sexual. Why's it gotta be about the sex? I'm offended. That's it. I'm leaving. I'm kidding. Anyway.
Me too. See ya.
So this show is about America. It's about freedom. It's about if you feel like podcasting in crotchless chaps, go the fuck ahead and wear those crotchless chaps. Just don't show it on the webcam, because no one needs to see all of that. But if you want to do that, go for it. More power to you. If it ain't hurting no one, we don't personally attack anyone. We talk about things in general terms. We'll try to take, but at the same time, we don't take broad strokes. And the reason I'm saying this is because sometimes most of the feedback we get is so positive, but it's always the few negative critiques that get to you. So I thought about this a lot. Like, have we evolved? We've come such a long way. We started off as a video game podcast, but there's so many of those. We talked a lot about League of Legends. It was fun. But we said we want to be more than that. We want to talk about geek culture and talk about all the things, how our week's going, some of the things that are on the top of our mind, some of the news that we see that we think is interesting personally, not just to cover the news, the best of the web, the best of the Twitch community, of YouTube, and That's what we do. We're segmented, but we're unscripted. We speak from the heart. And sometimes we say things in ways that probably could have been phrased better. But for Pete's sake, we live in a world where everybody has to walk on freaking eggshells. Seriously, give it a rest, people. If I don't cross my T's and dot my I's,
no more, motherfucker.
yeah, just give us the benefit of the doubt. We ain't bad people. OB's a little crazy, but that's alright. We love him anyway.
Spathy, I love you, dude. Spathy's in chat just debating with my wife about my beard. Let me keep it, please. Please, it's a national treasure, okay?
I like the way
Probably not.
Andy wrote Obi beard as if it's an emote. That's
It
gonna
is.
be
I got it hashtag, dude.
no.
Obi beard.
That's gonna be your first Twitch icon when you become
My
partner.
emote.
Obi
my
beard.
emote's gonna be my
Yeah,
Obi beard. Yeah.
for subscribers only.
Hell yeah, dude. That'll be awesome.
It's about the
I
bearded
can't wait.
bandits.
It's
It
gonna
is.
happen. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
The bearded bandits. I can do that. Hey, let's make that a thing right here.
Oh, I wonder what my first emote will be. It'd probably be. It'd definitely be a face like this with one eye, one eyebrow raised. Like really, really. Stop it.
What?
No, I'm just saying that's my first
I was
emote.
just like a bandana guy. Just do your face that you did for our,
Oh,
the Simpson that I
but
am,
it
supposedly.
won't scale down well. Like when you do icons, it has to look good in like tiny form. You know what I mean? So usually, what you do to get a good icon is you take.
Nothing looks good in tiny form.
Well, no, you take like a 80 by 80 picture and put low detail in it, and then scale it down and make it into an icon. I know the process already. I don't need to hire anybody to do it. I'm gonna do it myself. Screw you.
Can you make me one?
You gonna? There's something I don't know about. What's going on here?
No, man, make me the Obi beard.
The Obi beard. Wear your own Obi beard with pride. Trademark.
I'm trying.
Oh, he can
have
keep
to-
it. It brings in the money. There's an epic beard movement right now. Oh, some people are giving me
All right, guys.
harassing the shit. They're saying that I look like a Habib with the beard.
Hey, dude, my one of my.
That's
this is
all right.
fun.
That's all right. Assalamu alaikum. I like to lick them. Yes, I like to lick them. What? That's racist. Now, see, people, that's called a joke. Comedy.
No,
is
that's no, that's not. It's not racist. It's not a joke. It's not nothing. That's talking trash about terrorists. Okay, I don't care if it's racist or not. It's a terrorist.
But no, it's not even that. This, not all Muslims. Oh, not all Muslims are terrorists. But it's just the whole thing. Like people feel like jokes. Imagine if all the comedians in the world were polite and made nice jokes.
Oh my
What would
God.
they be left to do? Knock jokes? All right, guys. I had a heck of a flight here, man. It was such a long flight, and boy, are my arms tired. Ha ha ha. Hey, knock. Who's there? Me who? That's all I got. That'd be this comedy routine. Like, yay! That's great. No, there is a certain line. Like, if you're a comedian, you don't personally attack people. Like, you ever been to a comedy show and a comedian's just attacking someone in the audience? Like, just taking it to a part where it's too far. Like, heckling the hecklers is fine, but we take it to a point where it's just like, all right, dude, really, you let him have it too much. You just ripped him a new asshole and probably made him want to commit suicide. You know what I mean? There's a certain line, but it's like comedy is not supposed to be reverent. I think Shakespeare said that comedy is tragedy plus timing. Okay, Obi, go ahead. I'm done with the rant.
For the future comedians, if you ever see Yogi in the audience, start fucking with him. See if he commits suicide. Test the theory, everyone. Test the theory.
That's not nice. I do not endorse this, nor does the Geeking Antics Network. Thank you.
Disclaimers. Fuck.
Suicide not funny. It's too soon.
Yes, that is awesome, Spathy. Mr. Moneybag. Obi Moneybags. That'd be nice right there.
That'd be another one. So yeah, what I love about the show is that, we say some things, sometimes we're salty, sometimes we make some off-color remarks, but we
Sometimes
do so
we're
much.
like this guy.
No, but we do so much more spreading of love, supporting our fellows. And I think when you look at someone and judge them, you have to look at the whole of their character, the whole of their actions, not just the words. There's a lot of people that say nice words, but they're real terrible people, And I think in an overall, Judgment. If Judgment Day came here, I wouldn't be scared. I might get spanked on the behind a few times and put in time out for a little bit, but ultimately, I'd be okay. I think I've done lots of good things. We've done good things, So that's what I think. This show gives people a place where it's come as you are. That's what we say. Just come as you are. You know, if we don't like something you do, we'll talk about it in a calm manner. It'll be chill. It doesn't have to be feelings caught.
Right.
So,
It's neutral ground. It's
Yeah.
you know, and two, I kind of feel the same way that we've come a very long way in the 53 episodes that we've had of this. Not just in
54.
the show 50. Well, okay, episode 0, yeah.
Yeah,
It-
that
not
episode
just-
is lost, by the way. It disappeared.
I have it.
Give
The
it to me. You
just
gotta put it on
calm
your
down.
feed.
Let me finish my thought. I'll
Okay, go
lose it. Hey, I'm the inebriated one here. Remember. Now, what I do appreciate though is all the times that we've come through here and done the show. Started out. Yogi might be pissed off at me, or I might be mad at him. But we try not to let it show on the show, or we try to keep it going, and when we have, and just, that kind of thing is just, I remember, episode 5, was one of the bigger ones that I remember because we had our first guest on the show, let alone a developer, and it's just, dude, it was awesome. So we're gonna get into more of that here later. We're gonna talk a little bit about more of that, but. What? Tonight on the show, party time. Excellent. There you go. Now we're going to jump right into the obligatory news with Yogi Zilla.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Christmas is almost here, and if you're listening to us on allgames.com, then it's here right now. We're a week away, exactly a week away. And, yeah, well, they're independent. Some people are weird, too, because some people celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. I was always made to wait the next day to get to do the gift exchange. And even as an adult, that happens. But, and I think that's cool. It gives you something to anticipate. You can exchange some gifts early on, but you gotta wait for Santa to come to bring the rest. That's the way it works. So yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone, regardless of what you celebrate. It's a spirit. It's a spirit, and we're hoping we're capturing that camaraderie and merriment. But some quick news here. Right now, Smite is running an XP promotional event, and this is pimp. I'm gonna be grinding out. I might be canceling the rest of my podcast for the weekend and just play Smite. Because you get extra XP, but more importantly, you get gems too. And I've been getting lots of gems. And you get like 20 or 30 at a time. But if you get like, 10, 20 games in a day, that's probably being generous. But let's say you get 10 games, 5 to 10 games in. You get, each time you get to 20. That's 200 gems, You're on your way to getting some voice packs and some skins, you know what I'm saying? But alright, you should come play with us, come join us. We have a Geeky Antics clan there now, just for giggles, just for fun, We're also looking to do more special episodes to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. So we're gonna probably be switching up the format and doing some different things. I'm gonna keep the staples in there, and we also don't want to confuse Obi too much. But we're gonna streamline a little bit so we can have more time to talk with you guys and interact.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. For all those that were talking about upgrades and everything, we're gonna go over that in my stream. We're not. Yeah.
We're gonna have a little tech corner. We should have enough time to talk about it.
We can do Tech Corner, but yeah.
It could be the pre-order bonus for the HorsePLAY box set.
Hashtag best wife ever. Definitely.
So yeah. I was talking to Paul Deckard C. I said that the robot penis, as he likes to call it, has a blue condom onto there, and I did it for him.
Ooh.
He's like, "Thanks, Yogi. I knew you would think of me." Homo.
Hey, I'm going bear.
But BFT said that could be the pre-order bonus for the HorsePLAY box set. That's a good callback. And we were talking about pre-orders, and is it really worth it? So look at that. We're going back a couple episodes. We're talking about that. We talk about that often too. Like, is it even worth pre-ordering anymore? Like, do you really get good stuff anymore? You go to these gaming events, and the swag is even crappy. Meh. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we do recommend to catch up, and see how far we've come along. Listen to at least episodes 1 through 5.5. Particularly, I would say episode 5 and 5.5 are a developer interview, but episodes 1 through 4 those just within those episodes, we evolved so much, and it was a 3-man show back then. We were feeling each other out, and you know what? Just a quick origin story. I'll do it now. I was gonna do it in a segment, but just a quick origin story. It started off as Obi liked to do his vlog, and I said, you know, I've been meaning to do a new podcast. Would you be interested? Yeah, I've been wanting to podcast, and it was like boom. And then we were going through different names for the show. One of the names of the show was going to be something like Epic Beard Shenanigans or 3 Men and Epic Beards, you know. But we didn't want to pigeonhole ourselves because if one of the hosts left, then it wouldn't make sense. And then we don't want to be all men either, you know. So we wanted to make it a little more global and say, well, you know, what's the tone going to be? We're going to have fun. We're going to be silly. We're going to have good times. But we're also going to be serious when we need to be. Horseplay. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll attract our My Little Pony fans. And there we go. That's Obi's suggestion. I was like, I like that. Let's do it. And then we all went, yay.
I did not say we're going to attract My Little Pony fans. That was Soldier.
We held up our chickens, you know, because we were doing the old style way, old country way. You hold up your chicken by the neck and wave it around. And that's
like
how
you
you
just
say
don't
yay.
care?
Like you just don't care. And then you just throw it to the side and it runs away. Like, what the hell were you doing that for? Chickens have very resilient necks. I don't know if you know this. But so anyway,
You didn't sidetrack your own self.
I did, but so yeah, let's listen to the episode and let us know if you'd like some of those shenanigans to come back. Maybe we'll get one of our original hosts back or something, or original guests. Oh yeah, of course in the news we can't complete the news today without talking about the stupidity that is North Korea hacking Sony Pictures of America to be specific, or Sony Entertainment of America, whatever the company's called, and threatening to attack theaters that played the offensive movie The Interview because it had some anti-North Korea sentiment in there. I'm like, oh boy. So people are like scared, like people saying, I'm not even gonna mention it because they might hack me. You know, the way I look at it, if someone thinks it's worthwhile to hack me, then I'm flattered. Hack me, waste your time. Sure, that's nothing worth doing. I have no money in my bank account and nothing fun on my computer that you can't find on the internet. So, just saying, there's better ways to spend your time. But Chip Sella over at B Team, he was really pissed off about it. He went into a whole like 20-30 minute rant. He said, I'm gonna fucking go to the movie on Christmas, wherever they show. I'm gonna go there on Christmas Day and watch it, just out of spite. I think we should exercise our freedom. That's American. What do you think, Obi?
I don't. It hurts.
The thinking.
No, with being over in what is it? You said South Korea? Yeah, in North Korea, I mean. You know what? I would just, who cares? We're over here, they're over there. If it's war they want, I'm sure we'll give it to them at some point. I'm not going.
Yeah. You know, Deck makes a good point. He said it isn't stupid if it succeeded, which is sad. You know, it succeeded in scaring people. It's a scare tactic. Like, what's North Korea really gonna do? Just saying, they can't.
I mean, really, are they gonna nuke? I mean, are they gonna send a nuke over to us? I mean, they're gonna missile us. I mean, really, I don't know.
Thanks, Bob.
Atom bomb, yeah. You know, Obama might go, hey, guys, let's talk a little bit, and let's shake hands.
Oh, God, don't get me started. That turned into a political podcast. That takes us to a dark place. But
it takes me to a dark place, and I don't want to be in a dark place today.
Well, the thing is...
I want to be happy.
The thing is, this is the problem. I bet you most people that run movie theaters, especially the independent ones, they're probably like, "Oh, let's play it anyway." But they realize in a world where people will sue over anything, just look around. You ever bought a product and read the warning label carefully, and you read the warning label and you say, "What the hell? That's the most specific warning I've ever seen. What happened that they had to change the warning label to include that?" Like you'll read a warning label on, I don't know, a candle, and they'll say, "Please do not insert in your rectum while lit. Do not try to eat this. If consumed, contact 911 immediately and consult a doctor." Do not put it in your eye. Do not try to stab your eye with it. Like, what was someone doing that? Somewhere there's an idiot that tried to use a product out of context, and he sued the company and won. And the company said, "Well, we got to change the warning label so at least we cover our backs. We got to cover our behinds." So this is what happened in movie theaters. They're scared to freaking play the movie. Which, okay, Seth Rogen and James Franco, who they both seem like really, self-indulged assholes. They're cool, they're talented, but they're kind of full of themselves. And, I've seen enough of them already. They've done too many movies already together. How different can it be? But
I'm telling him to zoom it up. That was a good one, Spathy, but zoom it up. Yep.
Oh, okay. He's doing more of his photo hacks. But, the point is the principle of it. They can't play the movie because they're scared, because if something does happen, and it probably won't have nothing to do with North Koreans, it'll be some idiot that'll take advantage of the chaos and the fear and say, "Oh, well, this is a good time to shoot up this place." And there's this, "See? You should have had the place closed, but you opened it anyway, so now I'm going to sue you because this is negligence." And they'd win. Because they'd find a loophole in the laws. So now, but then when people have proper lawsuits, real just cause, they don't win. It pisses me off.
Well, it's just like it's the same thing about the burglar that broke into somebody's house, and by law the guy shot his ass.
Oh, yeah.
And the burglar got away, sued him, and now that guy that shot him's in jail. Maybe not anymore, but
that's BS.
Dude broke into his house, and just because he shot him, he sued the guy, but he's the burglar and won.
Yeah, see, we talked about that on here before, and what's funny, see here in down south, and well, I know most places down south, but here in Georgia, if someone breaks into your home, you have every right to shoot them, and no question that it's self-defense. They break into private property. You can do whatever you want. You don't need to have a permit or anything for your guns. Just whatever. You get anything to defend your family. But,
pork chop in the house.
Yeah, look at that. We got a whole party up in here. But that's so stupid. That stuff pisses me off. It's
Yeah, let's go. Let's do something else.
So let's go on to our next segment.
The man crushes and geek girls.
Yay!
Man crushes or geek girls segment, guys. If you guys would like to be a guest or suggest a man crush or even a favorite geek girl of your choice, please contact us via Twitter, Obi1X2 at YogiZilla, all games and the official game website at geekyantics.net. Holy shit, I'm tongue-tied as hell. Well, we'd love to hang out with you. For now, though, let's share our geeks of the week. Yogi, let's go with yours first.
My geek of the week is a repeat from last week, because given the fact that we had some technical issues, I'm going to bring it back again. Link Wall. I was watching their stream just earlier, and they have a crazy work schedule, but they try to stream every day except for Wednesdays, and they do right after work for like 2 or 3 and then they stream on the weekend. And some people say, why even bother 2 or 3 hours? That's still good. And they're building up an audience, and it's great to see them grow. In fact, they were one of the first people to comment on our Twitch guide, our guide, one of our Twitch guides, on how to do social media and Twitch properly, and they've grown since then. So that's awesome. So I'm glad to see people that are doing it right growing.
Right. Well, and that being said too, I thought of something. There's a lot of people that have been saying, oh, I got to stream every single day and I got to stream for 12 hours a day. No, you don't.
No.
It's been proven. And now hear me out, hear me to the end before you say, no, that's bullshit. You can stream 4 to 5 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week, 5 to 6 days a week. If you can do that and you're consistent, it's not the point that yes, they want to keep the streams, as many streams as possible, but you got to at least stream 3 days a week just to get a Twitch. You got to have so much thing. If you only do that 4 to 5 hours a day, it's not a big deal. I guarantee, guys, I'm getting ready to do it myself to where I'm going to be doing 4 or 5, maybe 6 hours in the morning and then maybe a couple at night. But you guys, it works. Trust me. You just got to be, every day. You got to every day on top of it. So if you're gonna stream, stream. If you say you're gonna take a day off, but you got to tell people too.
Yeah.
That helps.
Communicate and be consistent. That's the main thing. And then, let's be honest, the rules that Twitch has up for the Twitch Partners program, they're freaking super loose. I'm sorry, and I was about to use a very bad metaphor, but I'm gonna behave. But they're super loose, and
Um,
and sometimes they'll like let people through that don't meet the requirements at all. And then they'll let people through. There's something they won't let people through that exceed the requirements. So it's like it's up to their discretion who they accept and who they don't. So
And basically, guys, if you're a stream, okay, I've got a buddy I follow still, and he started at right around 16. He got to about 30, and every day he had 30 followers. I mean, every single day. Well, Thor's a good one too. But he had 30 followers every single day, but he had it for consistent for a month. Every single day he had 30 to 40 followers. He got his sub button.
Yeah.
Through social media and through actually getting shout outs from everybody. I mean, he's just blown up. I mean, just seriously. I mean, I don't want to, I'll say his name at the end because I don't want to leave anybody else out, so I'm just not going to say any. But the couple that I'm going to shout out this week, Geeks of the Week, one is going to be Yancey, because I did it last week, but technical issues kind of suck. I've been watching Yancey all week, dude. And as soon as I get in there, it's like, hey, Obi, what's up, man? And I say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Well, I'm just trying to play, and he's talking, and he's just doing a lot better. So, guys, go check him out. If you guys, he plays, I want to say PS4. Is it PS4 or is he a 360 guy?
No, he's Xbox One.
Is Xbox One? I mean, you're an Xbox guy. But he's got really, really good stuff. Yeah, Porky, you're one too. And then I forgot how to pronounce this guy's name.
It was just a joke. I was just trolling you. I was trying to see how you would say it.
Oh.
But Scotty Daniels gets an honorable mention because he's a geek too, and he streams too.
And guys, too, if you want to be mentioned, and this is for those that are actually listening to the podcast, of course, as well. If you want to be mentioned, just let us know. Say, hey, I'll take a shout out. We'll shout you out. So we'll got some shout outs. But I mean, Goalie Man for the Win is another one that he's just starting out and he's slowly climbing. So.
And BFT's gonna start doing the regular stream again. He said Wednesday, Friday. That's BFT 9000. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during the day.
Oh yeah, man! If it's gonna be during the day, maybe we'll try to join you. And Wednesday and Friday. Sunday, I'm way too busy.
Word, as Obi picks the bananas out of his ears.
Yes, that was it. No, it wasn't wax or anything. It was just like that, really right inside where you think you can get it without making a big ass scene, and you're like, "Oh, I'm just scratching my ear, guys."
But that feels good when you start scratching your ear and it's it tickles your whole body, you feel like a dog.
You feel like a yeah,
just thumping his leg.
You're like shaking your leg. As the mascot just.
Oh, is she down there?
Lays dead. Oh no, she's out, dude. She is out.
Oh, BFT says that's when he works. I was like, wait, during the day
What did you say?
You work all night shift? Okay. He says oh, gotcha. So you'd be streaming Monday.
Why do you think he listens to? He listens to the Sunday Dose every night, but he's at work.
Yeah. I'll give Deckard some permissions. I thought I might have added him to the regulars.
He got denied.
I fixed the issue with the bots being super anal about the spam. But Obi,
I'm gonna have to fix all that. Yes.
It's time for your favorite voice bit.
Not so, quickie.
I can't believe it. Oh.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look at all these wonderful pictures afterwards. Cause
Hey, I'm trying today. That was good because you're like not so okay, but anyway.
what the what the hell is the I'm trying to figure out what Paul just drew. MS Paint
What did they do
OP.
to me?
Oh my gosh. Everybody's getting it tonight.
I can't see it.
So
What the,
so we showed a
is
lot.
that a feather?
Yeah, I'm wearing a big earring, a blue earring. BFT just walks away. Your wife's like, wow, what was that? I don't know. It's up to you, leave to interpretation. It's kind of like when the kids in Blair Witch Project opened up the little, there was like a little sack of bloody particulates. You didn't know what they were, but you were like, that's disgusting, and I probably don't want to know what it is. And your mind just wandered. So it's like, it's kind of like when you look at those magic eye illusions, everybody sees something different. Like there's always the one person that swears it's always a boat. Oh, it's a boat. You don't see it? It's a boat. No, it's not always a boat. All the pictures in the magic eye book cannot be a freaking boat. Maybe it's a wolf. Maybe it's a banana. Why can't it be a banana? Why are you hating a banana? Oh, I see what he did. Oh, you, Paul. You. So we're going to
You
shed.
dirty rat. You bastard.
You dirty rat. But we shared our origin story. So, because, I remember last episode, episode 52, you said you don't remember where we came up with the idea for HorsePLAY and all that stuff. I think we covered that. But we talked about our Armada Online developer interview with Mark Jordan, which is always going to be one of my favorites, and I hope we get him back on. I hope I just hear from him. He's been kind of MIA. I'm worried about him. I hope he's just busy and not in some trouble. But he's a good guy. But you can tell he's a hardcore developer because he's like a lot of developers are really good with coding but terrible with tech, and he just was trying to figure out everything. But we forgot to mention. But there were several moments when we had the Epic Beard Club, right? Especially when Soldier came back.
It's still going down, homie.
No, but when Soldier Z, aka Soldierism, came back, and he had the hobo beard, and we were like, whoa, that's like ZZ Top status. That's really when we realized.
It was not ZZ Top status.
Dude,
Come
his thing
on.
was down here, man. It was tickling his
No,
balls.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. And you would know?
I'm just saying, I would have to imagine.
Uh-huh.
I had to.
You're imagining his balls. That's what you're doing. What are you doing, Yogi? Stop.
I'm imagining the length of his beard, not his balls.
The length of his what?
Anyway, before I dig myself any deeper, that's really the moment where we decided that the Epic Beard Club still is a thing, even though that's not what we're called, or we're not named anything like that. We had like a whole list of like 100 different titles, and different keywords that we wanted to put in there. We were trying to mix and match, and then we finally said, fuck it, HorsePLAY. But do I want to look? Oh, did he draw the Obi beard? Did he draw it?
It says get your own Obi Beard trademark or TM. now from the nuts that bring you geeky antics.
New from the nuts to bring you geeky. I wonder if people are gonna come across these like pictures on Imager or Imgur or whatever you want to say it is, and then be like, what the fuck is going on here? Don't forget, boys. Don't forget to tag that geek culture, geeky podcast. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh, thanks, man. That's mine now. Thanks. I saved it.
Oh, Fifi said, the beard go bye-bye, beard bandits. You're gonna wake up with no beard. A man has to have some kind of facial hair. Not many men look good completely shaved. It's
Hey, the time that
it's not good.
Fifi takes my beard in my sleep will be the following Thursday. You'll be podcasting with a guest host. Obi would be in jail.
Or you just be hiding in shame. Just don't want to show your face anymore. And see,
No, yeah, it would be shame because she'd kick my ass, so I couldn't. But I see. This is why I have this. It's a cushion. If somebody hits me, it's a cushion.
Exactly. Not to mention, it's so useful. Women don't understand unless they're bearded women. And there's some of those out there. I understand. So I'll be sensitive to that. But you can hide snacks in there. Sometimes you just stroke it and they're like, oh, what's this? Oh. And it's like, boom. I don't have to go to the kitchen now. I just have my snack during my stream. I keep streaming. Boom. I find peanuts in there. I'm good to go. But
I gotta keep it clean though. I gotta. If she lets me have it, I at least gotta keep it clean. I gotta keep it washed and.
PFT says he tried growing a mustache once. He looked like a pedophile. See, not everybody can pull off facial hair, but the guys that do pull it off look weird without it. Like, I'll be honest, when I shave my face, I've shaved it completely before because I was shaping up my mustache and beard and then messed it up, and then I got so pissed off I just freaking rage shaved everything. Ah! I think I didn't even shave my eyebrow. Like, ah! Fuck you! and then I looked at myself. I'm like, oh my god, I have chocha lips. For those that don't know what chocha, and I'm gonna be very, very nasty right now. You may want to close your ears for the next 5 seconds. Vagina lips. It just wasn't a good look. There's nothing wrong with that, but not on my face. At least not in that context. So, there you go. A little inside baseball there for you guy. Just grow neck beards and wear fedora. I do have a little bit of a neck beard. I have to handle that. It's starting to creep down there. That's the bad thing about my facial hair. It's just going down there. I need to clean it up a little bit. But, so yeah, the Epic Beard Club. But, another great moment that I almost made, I think Obi almost lost it and, completely just passed out from laughter, was him and Soldier were going at it and kept going back and forth at each other, and then they double teamed me somehow. So I was like, you know what? I'm done. And I got up, put my headphones down, took my I don't know, I took my bandana off like I usually wear, and I freaking showed them the shiny head, and they were blinded by the light of the shiny head. I never. Obi was not ready for that. That was the first time I exposed my my shiny bald head on HorsePLAY.
Whoa.
Oh, Reddit.
There's BFT.
Oh, look! If your wife's telling you some of the preferences, like, look, you want to throw some grenades in this foxhole, you gotta rock the goatee. Just saying. Obi's like, grenades? Foxhole? What the fuck are you talking about? Obi's gonna pull the pin and be like, find a hole! And get off camera. That's all we see of Obi tonight. I'm glad there's no kids that listen to this show.
No shit.
And it shouldn't be up at this hour. You know what? Well, then again, they could catch us on iTunes or Stitcher. But we do have a warning there, explicit. So we cover our behinds, just like they do with the silly warning labels on products. Do not insert in your mouth. Do not try to eat it. May cause chronic diarrhea or projectile vomit.
And if you want to enjoy this show, just shut your ass up and listen.
That is really scary. One thing I love about this show, Obi, and tell me what you think about this, is we've had this recurring. We avoid the taboos of communication, politics, religion, and sports. For the most part, we avoid them because those get people very sensitive. They get people very butthurt, no matter what side you're on. You go, make an enemy no matter where you go. But one of the recurring themes we have is we keep calling out the hypocrisy of so-called social justice warriors. And we started this from the beginning when we started talking about the whole Duck Dynasty bit. Remember how I forgot what his name was, the patriarch of the show, got kicked off the show briefly, suspended because he expressed his Christian views that were biblical truths about homosexuality. So I have nothing against them. I don't hate them. I love everybody, but I don't believe it's right. Nothing wrong with that. And everybody lost their shit. Oh, you can't keep someone like that on TV. He's not open-minded. No, he's open-minded. He's just saying that's not the way he was raised. He can't believe in that. He can't agree with that. You know, it's like
Well,
if you,
they were going back and forth too. Like other people that weren't even part of even the family were like, dude, that's how he was raised, and
Mhm.
he's on Duck Dynasty. He does that. He lives out there. Yeah, they don't know. He doesn't know any different. You can't judge a man for that.
Delighter. See, Delighter's got jokes. He's like, listen, don't hate on the beard. Don't hate on the beard. I'm not Taliban.
Oh,
And he says, we prefer the term ISIS. Thanks.
Delighter? Who's that?
He's my buddy over from All Games.
Time out. Have a great time. Oh, asshole.
Delighter's a good guy.
Okay. Allah Akbar.
But you know, we talked about that, and then more recently we talked about Gamergate and how there's so many double standards in that. Oh, another one of my favorite stories. Oh, remember the baker who refused to do the wedding cake with the two guys on the top of it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, every business has an unspoken rule.
Now, Whitney.
I think he is, yeah. But every business has an unwritten rule that you could deny service to certain people. The customer isn't always right. Almost, I still go to businesses today that say we reserve the right to decline your business or to ask you to leave the premises. All right?
Mhm.
It's not a public utility. It's a business. They can run it however the hell they want. I'm sorry, but
They just need to be careful on what customers they piss off.
yeah, people that have power apparently and money. It's a shame.
No, not only that, but just voices.
Yeah, but people just being vocal alone isn't enough. If you're vocal and you're well connected or have money, which usually go hand in hand, then you can bitch about whatever you want. And I think that was the case here. They just wanted to raise things. They could have just gone to another bakery. Isn't that a big deal? You know, there would have been plenty of other ones that would have made it for, but they made us think about it. For what purpose? To ruin someone's life. They not only ruined that guy's life, but I'm sure all the long-time customers of that bakery that always went there, now their routine is ruined. Their daily trip to get a fresh pastry, gone. You know, and rituals like that are important. They make us feel comfortable. They offset all the chaos of daily life. You know?
I don't understand. It's a damn cake.
Exactly. It ain't that
cares?
serious.
I don't agree with that. Who cares? You're getting paid, bro.
Oh, you're saying he should have just made the cake?
He should have just made the damn cake and shut his fucking mouth.
But
Seriously, dude. I mean, really,
this is how this is how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take it to another level. Something you really don't agree with. All right. Let's say someone comes in there. I want you to make me a cake with a little girl being fondled by an old man.
Well, no, that's everybody.
But
there are
no.
several bakers around, but not that. No, you can't use that shit. There are several bakers around, even in Holland, that would put a man and a man on here. Come on.
I'm just
Or a
saying,
woman and a woman.
it's something that someone inherently has a big problem with. To them, that's wrong. That's the way they were brought up. There's places in the world where people get married to 12-year-olds, or it's perfectly fine. You know, to us, that's sick. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you have to see, like, you can't force someone to go beyond their comfort zone. You know, I think it's just wrong. If someone said, look, I just can't do that, I don't believe in that. I can't agree with that.
And not being dickhead, but being logical about it. But if you don't try to expand not expand who you are, but open up to other ideas, you're going to fail. You have to evolve. I'm sorry to say it like this, and I'm really sorry if the guy lost his business and everything, but if you're not willing to evolve with the times of change that are now, you're going to fall behind and you're going to waste away. You're not going to have much business, because if you really, guys, I'm not trying to hound this to death, but there's gay and lesbian couples all over.
Oh yeah,
that's really the biggest one.
That's not the issue. The point is, don't take away someone's livelihood just to make a point. It's a weak point. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the only thing they're proving that they were assholes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's
not like he was.
You gotta think about it.
He wasn't preaching. He wasn't being hateful towards them. You know? But anyway, these are the kind of discussions we've had. I don't want to get back to the discussion. We've had this discussion in previous episodes. And I'm just revisiting them. This is a memory.
You shouldn't have said nothing if you didn't want me to talk.
Well, no, I'm just saying, because we've had the same exact conversation before.
I know.
And if you guys want to listen to it, check the archive. It's out there. Because we got a lot of stuff to cover. And I don't want to get into it, because this is going to go back and forth. I'm just saying, I accept and love everybody. But if someone wants me to do something I'm not comfortable with, I can say no. I turn our clients all the time. You know what? That's my right. You know? If someone turned around and said, "Oh, shut that business," that guy can no longer do business because he turned me down. That's bullshit.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I mean, if you got to think about it too, it's the other end of the deal. If people that had been going to him for years quit going to him just because of that, then they weren't. I mean, his business was gonna fail anyway.
No, I think he was literally shut down or something, or I don't know. We have to follow up on that story.
That's not a. We will follow up on that because that's not a. You can't just tell somebody to shut down or have them shut down because you're gay and they won't make you a cake. That's their personal. That's their. That's their right. I mean, they have the choice to refuse service to anybody. Anyway, we do have a clip for you guys. I believe a clip of episode 6. Do you have that clip ready, sir?
I do. And I'm putting the link to the article that we're talking about if you're curious about it. And let us know how you think about it. We can always bring it back for proper discussion in a future episode if we have a voicemail to talk about, you know, perspective. Keep it constructive. We're not shooting down anyone. You know, I understand Obi's side. I'm sharing my side. Both sides have valid points. I'm just saying, you know, it's really lame. It's really wrong to mess with someone's money unless you have a really good reason. That's what I feel. I just, you know, there's a domino effect to our actions. You know, who's really being hurt in the end? That's what I look at. But yeah, I have a voicemail, and I think hopefully it will make the mood a lot more lighthearted because it makes me sad thinking about little Timmy, no home to live in because they can't keep up with the mortgage, and Sally's living in. She's wearing a towel because that's all that they have left, and they're homeless because someone had to make a point because they didn't want to put a topper on the cake.
Sorry.
That's terrible. This is a lengthy one. Actually, in this one, it's a hot button discussion. It's a 3-minute clip from episode 4 where Obi, Soldier, and myself discuss the Duck Dynasty bit. Here we go.
But with that though too, and I'll get to you in a second, Soldier. But with that, you got to remember too that everybody's saying no. When you say a pledge of allegiance, you can't say that. You can't say under God anymore. You cannot do that. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. But when they say, hey, but it's okay, you know, even though Adam married Eve, now it's, you know, Adam's dating Steve. We need to, you know, it's okay for that. But you better not talk about God.
It's a double standard, and I hate that.
It is, and there's nothing you can really do about it either. I mean, what can you do about it, really? Except show your I know your ways. That's my way as well, but you can't do that. I mean, you can't sit there and show your ass every other time. I do all the time, and my wife gets me for it. But there's, I mean, you got to hold to one standard. If you're gonna let Adam date Steve, you need to let him talk about God
let
too.
Joe Bob worship who he wants. Yeah. Now, as far as, you know, I said my way is a bit violent. That was more of a. I don't mean we should be killing everybody who doesn't do what we think. What I mean is that if you're going to get up in my grill just because I don't agree with the way you do things, yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. But also going back to Phil Robertson, actually there's two things there's two phrases here that I saw, and these are big memes and everything all over the internet. The one of them I liked was has a picture of Phil Robertson. He goes, "All I said is I like the vajayjay, and the commies fired me."
Oops.
I love that. It was hilarious. And the one that really gets me is they don't allow Bibles in school. Even if you want it, they don't allow them. But we encourage people in prison to read the Bible. If we let them have it in school, wouldn't that prevent them from going to jail in the first place?
Yeah.
So that's just one of the things, you know. I mean, to each his own, but don't ban us from bringing our books to our school just because you don't like it.
Supposedly they're banning like outward expressions of religion in the military as well.
They do.
But my friends in the military, that are still in the military, they haven't said that it's like that serious. I think some people are overstating it. So I don't know. But I mean, I think that if you want tolerance and equality, then it has to go both ways. It's like the whole notion of reverse racism. There is no reverse racism. There's racism and there's racism. You know, anybody that gets discriminated against based on race or creed is experiencing racism. Done.
That's forever. That's going to be a forever topic. I don't care. We're going to be long gone, dead. We're going to have our great-grandchildren, and they're still going to be talking about the same damn thing.
Yep.
This.
I might have said the F-bomb a couple times in that next few seconds.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, it was probably one of our longest discussions on just like one topic. Because we went off on tangent after tangent, 15, 20 minutes. But, you know, it's true. Like, that's the thing. Like, and we've had this discussion. This, you know, again, this is one of our recurring themes, is just the hypocrisy of people pushing for movement, social justice, supposed equality. Not equality. It's not balance. It's just pushing the scales to another direction. You know, and it's crazy. It's like schools are slowly but surely removing the Pledge of Allegiance. They're removing the Bible, religion from it. Okay, I get it. Separation of state and church and state, whatever. But then they're teaching it's all right if Bobby marries Steve. You know, if he wants to do that, he could do that. It's like, let the parents choose what they expose their kids to. You know, they're gonna be exposed to that stuff naturally anyway.
God help the teacher if Cam ever comes home from school and says, "Dad, am I supposed to marry a guy?" God forget Big the teacher that said that to him, because I'm getting ready to go light her ass up. Or my wife drives in front of my truck and she says, "I'll go."
Not to mention, kids are very impressionable.
I mean, the first 8 to 10 years is where they, you know, and this is, you guys did it as kids too, where you weren't paying a lick of attention to your mom and dad when they were talking, but you heard every single thing they said. Okay, so because you like go back and yes, my wife, this is funny, today during lunch, she said that Cam's like, well, when I get big like Daddy, I can say damn it. So he hears me saying that, so he thinks when he can say it, Well, now I gotta sit down with him. I think she already did, but I gotta sit down with him and say that's a bad word, and then say I'll try to keep. I'm trying to, we're trying to, not say so many, f-bombs.
Yeah.
We say something. Jinkies. Got my kids saying that now. So, just little things like that, but. Yeah, kids are very impressionable. I mean, yeah, I don't even want to say something. I mean, you sit there and be like, hey, you better be good, or I'm going to spank your butt. And it's right there, even if they're older, and then all I have to do is go to school and go, well, my dad said I have to be good because he'll spank my butt again.
Yeah.
CPS, hey, we got a problem at... Yeah.
Yeah. But
Stop beating your kids, Yogi.
I know. But enough of the serious stuff. That looks so wrong. There's been too much seriousness. Now we're gonna put something that really set the mood properly. Probably the best voicemail message we've ever gotten. You ready, Obi?
No.
You sure? You're ready. Here you go. Here we go.
HorsePLAY! I have a few questions for you guys, and I would also like to dedicate the song to you guys, and I will sing it while I'm asking my questions, because I love you so much, and I like that the robot cock right next to your beautiful lips, Yogi. Hold on one second. By the way, how do you guys like Batman Arkham Origins? I'm thinking of getting it. But I'm also thinking of getting a Daisy, a standalone. I loved Arma 3, and I would like your opinion on it. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Thank you. Rust, also a good game, I think. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. Space Engineers. What do you guys think? That's off Steam. I don't know. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I played Tomb Raider. That's actually good. I give it a 4 out of 5. And I am feeling so small. Counter-Strike, always a winner. It was over my head. I know nothing at all. And I will stumble and fall. Starbound. I'm still learning to love. Just starting to crawl. What do you guys think about Starbound? Say something, I'm giving up on you. Creeper World 3? What do you guys think? I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. I'm thinking of getting Shadowrun Online, but I don't like MMORPGs. Anywhere I would follow you. Ooh, I suck at singing. Say something, I'm giving up on you. McDroid? Seriously? I give that a 1. And I will swallow my pride. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. Battle Academy? Shit. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Oh, I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Trials Fusion, fucking awesome game. And anywhere I would follow you. But it hasn't come out yet, so I don't know. Oh, say something up, and you oh shit, I fucked that back up. Say something, I'm giving up on you. The Bureau, 7:49 today. Awesome. Say something. I love you guys. Oh God, I love you. HorsePLAY. Make me.
Oh boy.
What the hell did he just say in the last word?
But
I just heard that.
you know, I don't even remember that P there. Maybe because we have the higher quality audio setup now. I'm actually picking it up.
Dude, I just heard that. I was like,
Did he just say what I think he said?
he did. Well, I hope we helped you out.
We do a great service to to the community. We got more
Little faster.
voicemail, but I think let's see how we're doing on time. We're pretty good on
Cup.
time, right?
Yep, a little faster.
What? So we got one more segment where we're gonna share some Christmas memories, but we might have to continue that in the next episode. But for now, some shout outs and love.
We got an hour.
Yeah, but trust me, we still got a lot more voicemail messages to play. We're sharing the memories, and then we're gonna get into reminiscing the Christmas memories. We're not gonna get through them. We're gonna share some stories.
Oh, guys, every week. Sorry, you know, this is one of those moments. Guys, every week we get to a point where we actually want to find out how we did this week on the allgames.com charts. I know they're blowing me up right now. Yogi, where did we get to on allgames.com?
Number 12, which during the holidays, that's a 8 or 7. That's what I see.
For rural?
For real.
Uh-huh.
The lighter, I blame mostly the lighter. He used to listen to the show faithfully, live and on the stream. But lately he's been whoring about with the B team, which is fine. But then he's also been whoring around with the Video Game Outsiders.
That's slut.
And I'm a little funny about that.
Oh my, you whore.
What?
I call him a whore for you.
Oh, okay.
Guys, don't forget to just help us out a little bit when you guys are at allgames.com, and that's 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. GMT. You know, you guys realize that it helps. And really, if you want to get technical, I don't think we're supposed to say this, but like 5 minutes, seriously. Help us out, guys.
I'm trying to play the whole thing. I mean, we actually have some good stuff to say most of the time.
I mean, yeah, but you know. But if you can't, we really appreciate it, and we really appreciate everything everybody does. Now, well, hit the top 10 again, guys. We really need your help, and of course, on their way up to the top 5. And then, hey, maybe in the next 50 episodes, we can make ourselves to the next top 1, and we'll kick out all those guys.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Yeah, we're gonna try for it. We're gonna talk smack, and be nerds about it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the right time for that.
I like when OB gets hyped. He's just clapping his hands like we're gonna do this thing. Yeah.
Oh.
You don't even realize when you do it.
Leave me alone, man.
Excellent.
You know what? I quit.
They can't get off your head. They're attracted. It's magnetic. It's a fail safe. While the show is on. That's pretty good. I actually believe there was a rubber band there. See, what you guys don't know, Obi used to be a mime.
But you guys do know that that the competition fear on all games is fierce. I mean, we got friends like Zombie Cast, 42 Level 1, the B Team Podcast, Cat and Fox. Let's Ask a Lady, Gaming History 101 to contend with. So being up there and at least the top 10, top 5 would be awesome. But being up there amongst those guys are just that's an honor in itself. But we're up there, so let's get higher on the scale. Yeah, Yogi.
Yeah, I mean, allgames.com has like over 35 different podcasts or something. It's a long list.
42, I think.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
So to be in the top 10, I mean, really the top 15 is good. But we want to be top 5. That's just how we do. That's how we rolls. What?
Deckard's talking about something about lanyard pens. Lanyard vape pens.
Oh, when we were talking, our vapes. When we were talking shit about Reddit, and we were smoking our.
He said we're being complete Reddit mods with our lanyard vape pens. You know, I did have the vape pens for a little while. You know, just don't get the same from the e-cig. It helps you cut back, but so much maintenance, and then like Maybe when I get a good one. But now it's like I can't enjoy it because now it's like the hipster thing to do. People that have never smoked before are suddenly vaping, and now it's like I don't want to be a hipster about it. Like say, oh, I did that before, it was cool. But it's like now I feel like I'm being a poser by doing. I can't enjoy it because I'll become a neckbeard. The vapes are pretty good. The e-cigs are pretty good. I mean, they have some places have crazy flavors like Captain Crunch, which I think is kind of cool. Butterscotch. You know, if you want more holiday flavors, they have like gingerbread and cinnamon, I don't know, whatever, something, latte vis, I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff. It's fun. But it ain't the same kind of fix. Deckard says, I actually have, and I taste MVP. Truthfully, I quit smoking. Or he quits vaping. Oh. Okay, he quit smoking by vaping. These disconnected sensors, these sensors. Butterscotch, oh yeah, butterscotch is good. But anyway, maybe Santa Claus will bring me a good kit, and I'll get back into the vaping. I'm not gonna quit completely, but at least cut back a little bit because smoking is expensive. But anyway, I like to shout out. To add to the shout-outs, I'd like to shout out Technoax again for keeping Amazon, aka Twitch, and YouTube off our backs with their crazy beat stick and automated crap. I mean, muting your whole freaking stream or video, that's so freaking stupid for like 5 minutes or less of content. Ugh, what a pisser. I had to redo a whole video. 3 hours worth of footage I had to recut because of 10 minutes worth of a mashup. I told you last week, Obi. It's so stupid. And then, you know, it takes a while to render those videos, even if it's just 720p. And 1080p? Try rendering a 1080p video. Unless you have a really beast computer.
I won't ever. Even when I do get a beast computer, I'm still gonna render in 720. There's no point.
Yeah. You
do a 720 at 30 frames, people are happy.
Yeah.
Because it's still HD.
I render in 480 sometimes, 480p.
But depending on what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a gameplay video, like if I'm PvPing in WoW, or if I'm in a match for CS:GO, of course it's going to be the clearest I possibly want to get it, because then everybody gets to see what I do.
Yeah, including teabagging people. That's important.
It is very important. If you shoot somebody or knife somebody, you don't teabag them at the end, especially if it's the last kill, you're wrong.
I'm mad to play CS:GO with you this week.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna play rank. I won't play rank with you though. I just play casual.
No, we're gonna play ranked. Just because. I'm gonna carry you.
I
got your back.
I'm so fucking rusty in that game.
I'm gonna carry you on these big broad shoulders.
Okay, you do that. I don't know. There's some craziness going on in my house. You guys might hear it, even with the freaking noise gate. I know what's going on. There might be people getting killed. So if I die, I love you guys. I'll miss you. Yes, this is a 4 Loko. Usually my drink of choice is the Steel Reserve. But I felt like having something sweet. And, 12% alcohol. You can't beat that. Bang for your buck. Look, I'm a family man. I got multiple kids. The budget is spread pretty thin.
Multiple.
So this is budget friendly. Now, I'm more of a liquor kind of guy or a fine beer kind of guy, microbrewery type stuff. But I can't be picky. 12% alcohol, it doesn't taste like complete butthole. Hey, I'm alright with this. And this is the fruit punch flavor, which I think is the best one so far. The other ones tend to give me like heartburn, like the lime margarita. Oof, that's like heartburn for days.
I'm actually drinking an energy drink because I drank too much, too fast at the bowling alley tonight. So I'm trying to get undrunk with an energy drink. Maybe the caffeine would help, but yeah. It's not working very well. Still, yeah, anyway.
Yeah, the lighter says he's slamming the vodka. Straight. I think he's doing it straight. Sabisky? I never had Sabisky. I've had Stoli, Grey Goose, which I think Grey Goose tastes like freaking rubbing alcohol. I don't get why people like it. I've had so many of them. It's not even a point. There's a lot of Sky's pretty good. Absolute's pretty good. Kettle One's pretty good. But I think the best vodka I've had, I think it was the Smirnoff's triple distilled. It was just really smooth.
Steered? Really?
Distilled.
Is it steered left or right?
I corrected myself. You motherfucker. Why don't you tell us the next bit here, the next bit of information for our listeners?
We want to see the podcasting space on Geeky Antics grow, guys. We want more people podcasting. Please, 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 please check out all our friends. Yes, we're shouting people out again, as you didn't know. The Walker Stalkers, Cat and Fox, A Worthy Opponent, 42 Level 1, Gaming History 101, the B-Team Podcast, R9 Cast, Knuckleballer Radio, Zombie Cast, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Cast, which I was on 2 weeks ago, which was awesome, the Beamcast, and the Sega Nerds, all on All Games Network, allgames.com, network, and gang, or other places geeky goodness can be found. Yes. So if you guys do go up to allgames.com, and that's to see anybody, you guys can let them know that Obi and Yogi sent you over from HorsePLAY. Speaking of All Games, guys, we are, like I said before, we couldn't have made it this far in what we're doing. I mean, we're 54 episodes in with HorsePLAY, which is the big, talk show for our network, and we couldn't have gotten this far without All Games. So we do want to say a special thank you to allgames.com guys over there. I can't remember any of the names. I'm really, really sorry, but the community manager, what's his name? Yes, Tim. Really appreciate it, dude. Really thank you for giving us shout outs when you really didn't have to, but you did anyway. Thank you very much. But just
he says hello, by
rock.
the way. He says hello, by the way. He says he misses you and me, but he's been busy with work.
I talked to him on Skype a couple days ago. It was just typing, but I talked to him.
And you forgot his name. Dang.
I did.
But then Obi forgets everybody. He forgets his own name. True
I
story.
forget Yogi's name sometimes because I start calling him Obi-Zilla and shit.
You've called yourself Yogi, and you've called me Obi. That tells you something. But anyway,
how inebriated was I? I got a bobblehead.
What the hell?
Doesn't it look like?
I'm fixing my pop filter. Boop. Okay. But you ready for some more voicemail? Obi?
Yeah.
You sure? I'm gonna pick some random voicemail messages. We're gonna go in the way back machine and play some good ones here. So you guys can see where our heads were at. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start off with one of Obi's biggest fans when he called in. This is great. Here you go, guys. Enjoy.
Hey guys, really love the show. But I have a question for Obi. I was wondering if he could take out his nuts, give him a little spin. Thanks, guys.
Hi, Obi. Hi, Yogi. It's me, Normie477. I was calling to check in and see how you guys are doing tonight. I hope your show is doing great. As always, it does fantastic. So I'm sure it's going fine. It was relieving to leave me to ask, right? Right. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great time. Yogi, have you joined any alliances yet on Marble Puzzle Quest? I'm just curious. Talk to you later. Bye.
Normie's the best. Oh, we got some birthday wishes too. Now we had a message.
I did try that.
That must have hurt
very well.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Don't helicopter your cojones.
I just like that. It kind of, it just didn't work.
You have to give it about 20 years or so, and then you'll be good. You'll get
Now,
enough elasticity.
I'm gonna stop right there. All right, go ahead. I'm not talking anymore. getting very much trouble.
Now,
with that.
we had a birthday wish from Chip Sella. I don't know what happened to it. It got consumed or something. The system ate it up. But definitely keep him in your thoughts, because I know his dad is going in for major surgery. But we appreciate the well wishes in spite of everything that's going on. Chip, you're awesome. And don't forget to check out B Team Podcast. But anyway, this is a
We love
birthday
you,
wish.
Captain Chaos.
Yeah, it's fun when he joins the show because Ob gets annoyed. He's like, "Oh my gosh, he talks more than you and I together."
No, dude.
By the way, here's some more goodies.
I should have him on this show when nobody shows up. I wouldn't have to talk at all on the Sunday dose.
For real.
Love you, Chip.
1 year anniversary, guys. This is Soldier here. Fabulous. It's been a year. The time has flown. Wish I was still with you guys. I started with you all, and it was a blast. Sadly, work comes first. Hopefully, I will be back on whenever I actually get a better position. Anyway, so great 1 year. Update on me. About to get my own gaming office that I am building up myself, and at that point, I will be dishing out more YouTube and Twitch, hopefully. And if it all carries on well, I will be able to be back at HorsePLAY. Give it some time. Hopefully, we'll all get back together. And peace out. Keep up the good work, you guys. Yogi, Obi, you guys are doing a fabulous job. Stay old. You two, you both just need to stay old and stay beautiful. So I will see you all later. Peace.
Hey guys, this is your biggest fan. I'm Flutter Guy, really big brony, and I was wondering if you guys are a fan of MLP. If you don't know, it's My Little Pony. Anyways, Geek Pride, you guys rock. So fucking epic. Have a great night. I love you too.
First of all, so
This is Peter Molyneux calling for HorsePLAY Live. I just wanted to say that you guys are fucking awesome. So, I just wanted to say that Obi is a sexy son of a bitch, and you guys should always have Chris and Caleb on because they're awesome. Bye.
What were you gonna say, Obi?
first of all, Soldier, I know you're gonna be listening to this, hopefully, but fuck you, man. Stay old. What are you talking about? Actually, I am for you. What's he like? He's only like 20, isn't he?
Yeah, he's young buck. He's just starting off. That's why we got so proud of him when he got a job.
I can't wait till that fool comes back, dude. Straight up.
It'd be great. Now we
Maybe
got
like
all
6 of
the
us stream all at the same time.
dude. It's gonna be nuts.
It is. I can't wait, man.
We do take live calls. We do. We just haven't opened up the lines today because we got a lot of ground to cover. Next week, you know what? If you guys are here for the actual Christmas day, we'll be streaming. We'll do call-ins. We'll leave it open. We'll leave it wide open for just talk about whatever. And then you guys can share your favorite Christmas memories. And if you can't call in live, you can leave voicemail messages. 206-415-4987. That's 206-415-4987. Just a heads up, it's gonna say Geeky Antics, 'cause that's our network, our home base.
And we're gonna try something this week. I need your help with something this week. We're gonna try to get actually on TeamSpeak too, guys, to where maybe we even just mute our Skypes and then go on TeamSpeak. But we just gotta see if it's gonna work first, because that'll be a lot easier for people to actually get on, and then we can moderate them and actually moderate their volume, and yeah, so it'll be a lot easier for everything. But let's see if it works. So then more people can call in every night. They can just call it right on TeamSpeak. So yeah.
Except more people have Skype than they have TeamSpeak.
Yeah, but why create more calls and actually I have to adjust the cameras every time somebody comes in, or things like that. I look forward.
We'll see.
No.
We might have to do go-to meeting or something where it's like web-based. But
That yeah, we'll figure it out. We gotta find something else besides Skype anyway. Skype sucks.
hey, it's our baby. Skype has been good to us. So Delighted asking about Heroes of the Storm. We could do actually, Heroes of the Storm needs curse support. That'd be cool. TeamSpeak is a quick download, but it's not friendly for people that are not very tech savvy or are not like hardcore gamers. That's the thing about it. Like you have to really mess around with it. Like out of the box, TeamSpeak doesn't work as expected. Whereas
but
Skype,
the thing is,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead.
But the thing is,
No, I insist.
I do have more voicemail messages to play. But tell me what you think. What you think about the TeamSpeak?
Yeah, but I mean, you could have with like TeamSpeak, you can have like a group of people that actually can help, like moderate, like our moderators, whether it's people in your channel or it's people in my channel or the people in the Geeky Antics, wherever it's at. It's for everybody. It's for Geeky Antics itself. And of course, I have extra little channels, but
I think what we'll do.
I wanna,
How about we do
somewhere where everybody can hang around and they can be there and they don't have to have Skype turned on. They can just jump on and go.
We'll do a bonus episode with TeamSpeak, just like a community call, like all just community talk. Like we just have one big party. Then we could do we could do that, and then have like a live Q&A. Yeah, we could do that, something like that. And then we'll see we'll test that out. And then if that works out well in the bonus episode, then we'll bring it to the main episode. We tried TeamSpeak before, and it was like cray-cray when we tried to do it live. There's just too many things to mess with. But
yeah, but I didn't have it all set up like I needed to though. Like if somebody's gonna be on the show, we set them different. I got an ideas, man. Let's just keep going with it. Here's the TeamSpeak.
Oh, Deck is giving us. You're gonna have to bitly that. So the Deck's giving us the easy peasy instructions. He says download TeamSpeak and advertise the link that automatically puts in TeamSpeak info in there. Boom. All right. So okay.
Well, like I said,
the lighter's down, BFT's down. So look, you guys are advocating it. If you don't join us when we do the community call, the community show, we'll advance it. We'll advertise it in advance. But if you don't show up, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be a sad panda.
I'll do it all day long, guys. You guys can always come on TeamSpeak when I'm streaming, and if I can't get you in the stream, I'll talk to you. I mean, still, hell, halftime I'll have you in the stream too, just for bullshit. Wink.
Co-host on the pseudo podcast. But we got more voicemail.
We'll be next to on Twitch.
Sorry,
I couldn't help it.
That plug though.
I couldn't help it, man.
All right, here we go. We got like 5 or 6 more, and then we'll go on to the next segment.
Yes, Obi and Yogi, big up HorsePLAY. This is SG from the R9 Cast. Just wanted to give y'all a shout out. Much love and all that good stuff. Much super dope shout out to Obi for the super dope promo. I'm gonna definitely put that on the show intro. It's tight. Certainly do appreciate that. And I did very much enjoy the show. I guess it was the last show with Chip Sella. You guys were talking about the whole Marvel universe. I think it was movies and shows and stuff, but it was tight. I was like, knowledge was pouring out of the computers into my brain. It was great. I just want to say big up to y'all. Big up to Chip. Big up to all y'all. It's tight. I appreciate it a lot. Much love. And also, since you hooked me up with a promo, then if you guys need some intro music, outro music, hit a brother up. Y'all know what to do. All right, peace.
SG's really busy now, though.
I got SpaghettiOs once.
I still don't know what he's saying.
I can't hear you.
put it in my swimming pool.
Hi. Teach me how to Teemo. Please. Oh, and shout out to Dark Creeper. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Yes, hello. Is this HorsePLAY, the secret club that sends out call girls for free? No? Okay. Hey guys, it's Tim Curtis here. I'm just calling in to support one of my favorite podcasts, one of the best ones on the internet, HorsePLAY. I love you guys, Yogi and Obi. Keep doing what you're doing, and I think it's really awesome that you got a voicemail line now. So hope to hear some voicemails from our fellow community members, and keep it up, guys.
There you have it. Nice chunk of voicemail messages. There's actually a lot more. It was hard to actually choose from all of them. Don't be shy. Everybody's like, I would leave you voicemail, but I don't have a good voice. Like, do you think we have radio voices? Stop it.
Yeah, we did a call girl promo for people to watch our show. So it's gone. It's over now. So you've lost out.
Yeah, that was a limited time opportunity. We didn't want to offend the sensitive people in the audience.
Yeah, we didn't want to offend the female viewers and listeners. So I was told I had to change.
We had to change.
Yeah. Yogi said, Obi, you're sexist as fuck. You need to change or we're done. So I said, okay, I'll change. So
yeah,
it works.
Obi got me in the doghouse a few nights.
Oh, stop bringing that up. Oh, my God. How much are you going to bring that up, dude?
He messed up my happy times.
You probably messed it up on your own.
Obi. You know, my wife thought you were Stan, and Stan was you. It was like a weird thing. I was like, no, I'm not hanging out with that asshole. I'm hanging out with the other asshole. And then I was like, oh, okay.
But if you said you were going to come to Michigan, she'd be like, oh, hell no.
She'd be like, no, he's the devil. No.
Mama say that he's the devil. Mama say
we can't play that foosball.
Mama say we can't play that foosball. It's the devil's foosball.
So anyway, let's get into our feature discussion. We're gonna share some Christmas memories. You know, this is a tradition that a lot of podcasters do. I know it's a little cliche, but I think it's fun. You know, in last Christmas we did a segment on video games that we played during Christmas. Seasons have passed, and games that were released around that time or that had Christmas themes. So that left us really wide open. But I think now what we want to do is just share our intimate Christmas stories, and maybe encourage you guys to share some of your stories as well. So, you want to start it off? You want to share? You want to share a Christmas story, a fond memory of a video game Christmas, or maybe action figure, or something fun? Actually, before we go into that, what's one of your favorite Christmas movies? Off the top of your head.
The one with Tim Allen.
Santa Claus?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Mine, right off
but
the top
not
of my
number
head,
one, like number 3.
Really?
Yeah.
The one where he loses his powers?
Yeah, because you gotta get him back, because then Jack Frost is there. I like any movie that I watch, if there's more than one, like Santa, there's that one, okay? Okay, now Jack Frost is here, then, you know, you got the council, you know, they're all in it, you know. I don't know. You asked me, now you answer.
Delilah says Christmas Vacation, and Deckard says Christmas Story. Christmas Story is a staple. That goes without saying. Like, It's a Wonderful Life and Christmas...
I don't like that movie. Neither of them.
You don't like It's a Wonderful Life or A Christmas Story? What?
Nope.
Nah,
It's boring.
I thought there was something wrong with Obi, but now I know for sure.
It's boring.
Those are holiday staples. Okay.
I've watched it 17 million times. I don't need to watch it anymore. If my wife wants to watch it, and with our son, by all means, I'll be in my room. Tell me when you're done.
Who are you?
Just like my son just got, like my mom did, like the 12 days of Christmas for us. So like on the 13th, we each got to open one present a day until Christmas, right? And then Christmas morning, we'd have the rest of our presents. Well, the one of the gifts that my son got was the old, like the clay animation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know, the old one?
Mm-hmm.
You know, where it's that funny looking snowman sitting there telling the story at the beginning? Yeah. And I watched it because it was, you know, he was watching it.
The claymation?
That shit's just so bad. You know, just others just so... Come on, why do I gotta watch this every single year?
Oh my god,
you are
a Grinch.
If my wife is watching, though, I'm gonna get in trouble for it. But
see, I love that stuff. That's the one thing. Like, if the kids, we pop that in. We got the Christmas collection. We pop in those movies.
Lighter, I love your brain too.
A Year Without Santa Claus, Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. All those. Oh my god, I love it. I eat it up. But two of my favorite ones, though, are right off the top of my head. I mean, there's a lot of them. But I love Gremlins, because it took place during Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And Babes in Toyland. Remember Babes in Toyland? They had the black and white version, which is March of the Wooden Soldiers, and then the Technicolor one. I like both of them.
The lighter said it, Christmas Vacation. Cart and Clark driving down the road looking at a Ferrari. Hey, what's up? Oh shit! Hey.
I mean, I love Christmas Vacation, but just.
And then the pool. Just saying.
But as far as like the Christmas spirit, like Gremlins and Babies in Toyland always gets me in that mood. Like, you know, I'm pissed off, but not right now. I'm happy.
I like the Jim Carrey. My favorite movie of all time, Christmas-wise, is the Jim Carrey, The Grinch.
That's a good movie.
I love that
too.
movie.
That's a good movie.
Sorry,
too.
because he's just so much like me.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, let me shrink it down a little bit.
So Scotty Downer says he says, wait, I have a favorite Christmas movie. It's called Jack Frost. Oh.
Hell yeah.
And BFT says Jingle All the Way is his favorite. See, I like that. Call and tell us what your favorites are, guys.
Definitely. 206-415-4987. If you want to leave a voicemail. If you want to send us an email on what your favorite Christmas movie is, you guys can send us mail at geekyantics.net. BFT also said 1 year I got Superman Returns video game for Xbox. After we were done with that present, I went upstairs and started playing it. Wait. After we were done with presents, I went upstairs, started playing it. It went back downstairs 3 hours later because I beat it.
Oh, that sucks. Wow. Beating a game on the same day you get it, that's probably the worst feeling, especially if that's like one of the big gifts. Yeah. But, well, so Obi, go ahead and share your story before I get into mine. Your story, like a fun, just any story, the first one that pops to your head of a good Christmas memory, or make it video game related.
Really, when I started actually looking for like action figures and whatnot, and I first started getting into it, I want to say 7 or 8 years old, and I got the whole He-Man set with the pink and the purple tiger. I got both the tigers, and then get the He-Man with the actually collectible sword, and then I can't remember all the names, but I got the bad guy.
So you had She-Ra, right? That was the name, She-Ra and He-Man's tigers. Dude, yep. That's awesome.
And it was She-Ra, and then the Skull. I don't remember his name, but the bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Skeletor. The bad guy, and then I got the Castle Skull, that play set with it. I mean, it was like huge. Like, they had bought me a whole bunch of extra stuff. That was one of the first times that I was just like, oh!
Did you have the... Didn't they have the battle tank, too? Remember that?
That was a year later.
Yeah.
This is still like when He-Man was still on TV and popular. Okay, we're talking like 88, 87. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 87. So yeah, this is like way back in you kids that are like, born in after 2000. That's 15 or after 95. What are they saying?
No, you're getting everybody excited about the He-Man talk. Dude, that's definitely... I had, remember when they came out with the slime? And that was a big deal, the He-Man slime?
Mm-hmm. And then you actually got a bucket to where you could put it in to where when they went through it, you could dump the slime and go, oh, gross!
Dude, I had so many buckets of that shit and it was... The thing that sucked about it is if you didn't have a clean play area, you get hairs and all kinds of shit in there, and it's like, it really was gross.
BFT says 87. I wasn't even born for another year. God, I feel old. Yogi's older than I am.
Dude.
By some years.
I'm glad you brought the He-Man up. I was going to have a video game memory, but He-Man was a big thing for me. We were, a lower middle class family, making it, but barely. We were just fortunate that we lived in Manhattan because my parents had lived there for years before I was born. So they got in when it was still kind of affordable to move in there, rent stabilized or whatever. My father was supervisor, the super of the building, but I remember I wanted G.I. Joes, but that was like a little pricey. I wanted Star Wars figures, and those were pricey as hell. Macy's had them. Macy's has toys. Macy's and Bloomingdale's, they're kind of like high-end kind of things. You don't want to mess with that. But so He-Man, I had to pick and choose. I had a few disappointments, but I got the He-Man. They came through in the He-Man, and that was just so awesome. Like there was that one dude that had the thing in his chest that when you punch it, it would turn to a crack or whatever. Like I forgot what his name was. But all right, outside of He-Man, Voltron. Wait, before even He-Man, Voltron. Now this is the thing about Voltron. That the Voltron made out of cars, that's bullshit. That's not Voltron. I don't care what anyone says. The real Voltron is the one with the lions. That's it. And we searched far and wide for this. Because I kept nagging my parents till they finally got it for me. I had the freaking Voltron that was die-cast metal. Heavy shit. Each freaking lion, I swear, weighed like 5-10 pounds. It was legit. Not like a rinky-dink thing. And you put them together and it was like, this is freaking boss. Like, I can knock someone over the head with this and take them out. And it had little compartments with little missiles to shot out all this stuff and hidden things and awesome. Like when toys were really made with care.
You get away from me, mister. I'll beat your ass with my Voltron.
But you know what the worst part was? There was this bullshit. On Spanish television, you think American news is bad about fear-mongering. Spanish television, they blow everything out of proportion. And they had this news